Hi guys, and welcome back to Cutting Through the Red Tape. It is your girl LaShonta. Y'all, I got my girl Miss Tiffany. How you doing?
Hey, hello everyone.
But before you get into that, I do want to say, because I can't wait to get to that part. But before we get to that part, I do want to say it's almost like going back to what the Bible says, being equally yoked.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So situationships are unequally yoked.
Yep.
You know, because we don't know each other. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what we like. I don't know what you like. We 10 years in, and all of a sudden you like this, and I never knew you like this, and I don't like that. And you know what I'm saying? So it all boils down to being equally yoked with the person that, you know, the Father has designed just for you.
Yeah. And expand that, because equally yoked, we stop on the surface. You got a job, I got a job. You want kids? Okay, I want kids too. You know, you like sex? Okay, me too. You know, just these on the surface things. But go into, we the same religion? Okay, great. So we can go to church? Great. But go a little bit deeper than that. Where do you like to vacation at? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? What kind of friends do you like to have? What do you like to do in your spare time? What is your favorite color, honey?
Right.
I mean, you know, just things like that we skip over, but those are the things that's going to carry you the distance.
That's right. That's right.
Those are the things that are going to carry you to the distance. So I just like, I'm still grateful for being able to tell my story, because like I said, I feel like marriage now, it's just far in between. The divorce rates are really, really high. And these are some of the reasons why. We don't know what we're doing that first time. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing the second or third time. I ask myself, with people that have been married multiple times, why? Because there's like, was there a lesson missed there? Or is it that your mind says, I'm supposed to be married? So you just get married and you continue to create this lifetime bond with this person that's not supposed to be your person for a lifetime. They were only supposed to be in your life for a season. I don't regret my marriage at all, because I got a beautiful baby girl from that. You know, I don't regret it at all. I just really am accountable for what I did not know. Being young and getting married, and then knowing myself now. You know, and it's just that was that season for me and him. That was that season that we were in. Now we're both in another season. You know, we're older now, we're wiser now, we're more financially stable now. You know, all of the other stuff is gone. The trials are gone. You know, when you step into that new season, you get to try something totally new with yourself first, and then with someone else, adding someone else to your life.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm right there with you. I don't regret mine at all either. Like you said, we're both in different spots, different places. We have, you know, different things going on. So yeah, and we got beautiful children from our marriage as well. But I'm telling you, like, you really dropping some jewels in here. Like, you should be counseling a few of us. You know, just on maturity. It sounds like you have matured. I mean, I don't know where you were previously, but it's, you know, sounds real good to me. It sounds like somebody who was struggling. To be honest with you, I wish I would have reached out to you earlier, maybe like 3 years ago, to at least 2 years ago, to help me understand. And maybe I would have processed a lot quicker in my situation or what I was going through, because, you know, sometimes that anger and stuff get hung up and it doesn't put you in a place to where you need to go to move forward. So maybe
you have to be determined. Oh gosh, you have to be so determined not to be angry. And by the time I had because I had sometimes during my marriage where I was very angry, but angry wasn't time for me to leave, because when you're angry, you're still emotionally attached. By the time I left, I was no longer emotionally attached there. I wasn't angry about anything. He could do anything, say anything. It really didn't even matter. At that point in time, it was like, now it's time to leave. So I tell people now when they come to me, because I do talk to people, I share my story face to face, not really a social media when it comes to those kind of intimate parts of my life, because it's not a diary, guys. You could get through a whole lot of things in your life, these trials and things that we will go through in life. I do understand that content is everything, but your life is not, every part of your life is not content. So for me, I was able to go through that peacefully because everybody didn't know. Nobody knew unless I wanted you to know, because it was nobody's business. Nobody could help me through it. I knew it was something that I had to go through, and I wasn't angry. I was disappointed because I had a failed marriage, but I was no longer angry, and I was no longer angry. That means it's time for me to go, you know, but even with that disappointment, I was able to let that go, as I didn't have a failed marriage. I had a successful season.
Ooh, I like that.
I didn't have a failed marriage. I had a very successful season. 14 seasons.
14 seasons. Wow. Yeah. That's good.
And then we traded.
Girl, let me tell you.
It's football season, y'all know. Then we traded. But we had 14 successful seasons.
Baby. Since you said that, let's talk about the trade, honey.
Listen, honey. You see this glow?
I see it, baby. Listen. I see it.
I'm not pregnant, y'all. It's love.
It's love. Love make you look like that, baby.
It do. I never knew what it was. I knew what it was to be loved, but to actually be in love, to give it and to receive it in the magnitude that you're giving it, I don't think I've ever experienced it that at that level. So that's why that glow, it's a natural glow. I don't know where I ain't using nothing different on my skin, girl, or nothing. I ain't drinking no extra water. I've been drinking. I'm drinking the same water. I'm using the same products.
Oh, wait. You ain't drinking the same water, baby. You done went and got some water somewhere else, honey.
You know.
You know, we got some water somewhere else.
But yeah, I took a chance. You know, I dated, like I said, I was outside. You know, I went through it and all that and checked it out. You know, was checking out what I thought I wanted. You know what I'm saying? What looked good, what smelled good, what felt good, and all the other kind of stuff. I did all those different things. But then I came into him. And actually, I met him on Facebook dating app.
Really?
Shout out Facebook dating app. Girl. I'm going to share my story with y'all. But yeah, he scrolled past my picture and he hit the like button and everything. And his caption was everything for me. He's a widower, so he lost his wife and everything. And he said, I'm nursing a knee surgery and everything, but I'm looking for one more opportunity in life. I'm looking for her. So he wasn't looking for, you know, a hit and run. He wasn't looking for, you know, those things. He was looking for her. I didn't necessarily know I was looking for him. I knew I wanted him, but I didn't know, you know, for sure, do I really want to let somebody into that, to get into my space again? Do I really want to let somebody into the inner parts of me, the deeper parts of me? He touched it without even ass. He just went in there. Loved me from the inside out, not the outside in. Wow. And that was a totally different feeling. And he said that to me. I didn't really understand in the beginning how to even, after being married for so long and being structured in that culture of a marriage, I didn't know if I knew how to be somebody else's person, because now I have to learn this person all over again. They have to learn me all over again. But when that's that person, it comes naturally. You're not even trying hard. The conversations are natural. Y'all naturally just flow together. It's not a to-do list. It's not a task. It's not a date where we have 51 questions. It's just an easy conversation. And I just fell on into it, girl.
Girl.
I just fell on into it. Yes, I love these children, granddaddy.
You know what?
Oh, I love the children, granddaddy. Listen, I'm 45. Listen, life is different. Dating is different after, you know, your kids are big. That's a blessing to raise your children, and they are structured. and you're not worried about what they're doing, that's such a blessing. That a lot of people take for granted. A lot of parents take for granted. I don't take it for granted 1 minute. Because I love that she's out here and she's doing her thing. She always knows I'm a backbone, but in watching her, letting her watch me go through the transition and becoming my own backbone, she is naturally her own backbone starting. At the starting gate. So now that she's off to college and I have my life and I have this new relationship, but we don't have to go through the, let's buy a house. What are the kids going to do? We got to go to dance class. We got to go to practice. We got to do that. So we have skipped all of that. And then when it comes to the business of things, like I said earlier, let's stop acting like we're going to ignore the past and acting like we can predict the future. We don't have to mix our finances and do all of these different things. We ain't doing you is who you is. I am who I am. And if we can build something from there, but we're not starting from scratch. You are who you are. I am who I am. And we're going to see, can we build this thing together and put it together? And if we do have to keep our personal lives and our business lives and our finances separate, that's cool too. That's cool too. Because you got what you got. I got what I got. That's why I didn't go into the relationship needing. I went into it wanting comfort.
This whole show is tea. I'm just like, this whole show is tea. This whole show is tea. I don't know. And it has shifted. Do you feel that? It has shifted. There is a purpose for this show. And I'm telling you, and I tell y'all all the time, y'all think I be playing. When the Lord send me after somebody and somebody comes to sit in here on this show, it's never 9 times out of 10, it's never about what we have already talked about or what we thought we was going to sit here and talk about. Like, this is some good information. Like, you really have got me in a space to where I'm listening to you.
Really?
I'm telling you, because it's, to me, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You're like a mother in the church. You ever heard that phrase before? A mother in the church. You know, it's for the younger ladies that are coming into the church who need leadership or who need guidance or who need a way. You know what I'm saying? You're the way. So I have you here to teach us the way. And I say me too, even though I'm, up in age, but you have already crossed the interstate that I'm ducking. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So these are jewels. Like, this is real conversation that a lot of women need to hear.
Yeah, it is. I share these stories with my girlfriends all the time. Like, when you get out here and you start dating someone, it's very easy. First of all, this is very important. I have the man that I have, first of all, because I wrote it down and I made it plain.
That's Bible too.
I had to, and I have to share that, because when we think about our vision boards, our goals and different things like that, we almost always apply that to what we want, materialistic things, business-wise, education, growth. But when it comes to the people that you want in your life, write it down and make it plain.
Jeez.
I wrote down that I wanted someone to take care of my soul. I wrote down that I wanted someone to love me from the inside out. I wrote down that I wanted him to be tall, dark, and handsome. I wrote down all of these things. Everything that he is to me, I wrote down, and God gave it to me. Not quickly. Not quickly. I've been separated for 6 years. Me and this guy have been together for about a year and some change now. So it didn't happen quickly. It happened slowly. But the way I came about it was I said yes to myself or said no to myself every time. I never silenced my voice. As I was out here and I was outside and I was dating different people, if it was something that I did not like, I immediately spoke up on it, even if it felt like he might walk away. That's okay, because I wasn't in the business of trying to make this person be my person. It's either he is or he's not.
Come on now.
So if there's something that I have to negotiate, no, we're not going to negotiate. No. I'm not your person. And it's okay.
And it's okay. I'm not her, and you're not him.
And it's okay.
And it's okay.
It's all right. We can be friends, but this ain't gonna work out. My God. And you have to, and that's hard.
It's hard.
That's hard, especially if, you know what I'm saying, Candy Pusher here, especially if that sex is great. It's very, very difficult for you to walk away and say no. But listen, if you eat pork and this person doesn't eat pork and you're going to have to cook 3 meals at dinner time, that's not your person. Stop trying to force what don't fit. Let's not force what doesn't fit anymore. We don't have to do that after. That's the beauty in dating after. That's the beauty in life after divorce. You don't have to settle for anything.
Because you already
did it. So why are you going to do it again?
You already did it.
Right.
There's no need to do it. It's trading season.
Right. It's trading season.
And you have to be in a position to where you care. And you said something earlier too that kind of sat with me. Like, you literally have to be selfish after.
Yep.
After the divorce, you have to be selfish.
Or you're going to find yourself right back.
You're going to find yourself right back. And for me, that was tough because I'm like, how can I be selfish? I'm not supposed to be a selfish person because I'm in ministry. You know what I'm saying? I got this image that I had to keep up. I have to look a certain way because I'm in ministry. I go to church. I do this. I do that. Like, it was tough for me. And sometimes it is still kind of tough for me because, you know, I hear people say, well, you don't look like a Christian, or you don't look like this. And I'll be thinking to myself, well, what does that look like?
What does it look
understand
like?
What does that look like?
And
how
even
do you
when
want
it
me
comes to that, the Lord enjoys a cheerful giver. That goes far and beyond sowing your seeds in church. If you are grunting, so if they pass around that collection plate and you freely drop your money in there, then the Lord enjoys that. But if you are moaning and groaning because this is your light bill money that you getting ready to put in here, well, he didn't necessarily tell you to do that. Well, right. So true. It comes the same way when it comes to giving yourself to people. And we want to do these things. If you're doing these things just because you feel like you're supposed to, that's not really you being a cheerful giver. You doing these things because you want to do them. That's being a cheerful giver. And that's how we receive our blessings. Why is God going to bless you for doing something you really didn't want to do? Because in continuing to do a thing that you don't want to do, it comes with grumbles and humbles in the background. It does. You're not settled in your heart with this thing that you just did. You going out and and then later on, depending on what kind of person you are and how this thing triggers you, it manifests itself into gossip or drama or something later on because it was something that you didn't want to do. Yeah. If it's something that you wanted to do, or you'll freely do that thing with no problem. Nobody asked you to do it. Nothing. You just wanted to do it. And that's how you get your blessings to me. So I looked at my life like that. Like, you know, yeah, you can be selfish, but it's really not selfish. You're being a cheerful giver of yourself. And you're taking care of, you're still guarding your heart. Right. You're still not putting yourself in places and positions that could potentially harm you, your business, right, your family or anything like that, because you're guarding, you're taking care of. You're being selfish with your time. You're being selfish with your love. You know what I'm saying? And we're not calling it selfish, but we're calling it, yeah. I like what you said, cheerful. Yeah. I'm either cheerfully giving you me or I'm grudgingly giving you me. But I don't want to be in that place. No, I don't want to feel like I have to do something to keep you around. Right. I want to be just me, and you want to be around. And you want whatever it is that I do, whatever it is, even if I'm doing something that get on your nerves, you want to be around me because you want me to do that thing that gets on your nerves. Yeah. But if that thing makes you want to walk out the door, you ain't my person by going out the door. It's not locked. It's not locked. It's unlocked. Okay, go ahead on. Go ahead on. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah. And we got to be okay with being okay. We have to be okay with being okay. Right. That's good. And once that thing starts to flourish and blossom in your life, everything else, you can have a greater appreciation for everything else. And even now, just jumping back into business, this new way I'm living, it even's got me looking at home ownership different. This is actually the first time that I've been home and grounded. Y'all know me. Y'all see me the trail ride. Y'all see me on every set, everywhere. I did not one line dance all summer, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I have been home, creating home. I was in a house, but being in this space is allowing me to create home.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I feel like after the divorce, when you get into that mode of creating and building up your home and stuff, I feel like you're free.
Yeah, you do. At first it's staged.
Come on now.
At first it's staged.
Fluff the pillow here, put it right
Let's
here.
do this. Yeah. Let's do that. At first it's staged still because you're not comfortable. You don't really know what you want home to be. You don't know what it feels like because it's still new to you. So it's staged and it's beautiful and it's clean and all that other kind of stuff. But then as you start to unfold these different layers of yourself, that starts, oh, you know what? I want my laundry room this color. Or I want my plants over here. I didn't even know I like plants. Girl, let's go plant shopping. Let's go get some more. You know, I want this warm vibe over here. I want this, because you're starting to unpeel different layers of yourself, and it comes over into your house. It spills over into your life. It spills all over to your clothes, your hair, everything. As you peel back those layers of you, because all of these layers, they have been covered. They've been covered in pain and grief and anger and attitude and chicken grease. Whatever you've been doing is covered. But when you get that freedom and you start to discover yourself, you start to peel back the layers and you start to discover all these different parts of yourself that you did not even know. What?
We not gonna do this. We not gonna do. Girl, you have just come on this show and just read me, because that is the truth.
Yeah,
that is the truth. Like, when you start to pull or peel that stuff back, you're brand new.
Yeah, you are brand new.
You are brand
made
new.
Over. All them gospel songs, they just make sense, and you can feel it. They don't make you cry in sadness. They make you cry in gratitude. Like, you know what? That is me. I love me. I love me some me. Lord knows I do. Girl, you go, girl.
And then when you finally get to that place where you don't care about the other people, what they say, what they got going on, how they feel.
Cicely Tyson, who are they and what do they know?
Come on now.
Anytime I hear, because I got girlfriends, we have time, and I'm kind of like I'm just that one that is very, very difficult for you to rub me the wrong way. Because who are you and what do you know? Your opinion of me ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your business. You got an attitude over it. That ain't had nothing. You didn't like what I said. I didn't realize that I was supposed to be held accountable for that. I can't be responsible. I can no longer be responsible for how you feel. I have got to take charge of how I feel. And I feel good every day. And if that bothers you, I'm so sorry. But I'm really not. That don't have nothing to do with me. Nothing. A lot of times we're carrying burdens that don't belong to you. That ain't yours. What people think, even when it comes to failed marriages, because I was there too. Oh God, what is people gonna think? Lord, we done broke up. But at the end of the day, you ain't living in this. Nobody lived that life but me. And I shared that with my girlfriends after I got married and stuff. And they were just like, oh, the wedding was beautiful. And as long as you standing next to me, let me tell you something about marriage. It's a show. Yeah, it's good if you are in love and you can have that big, beautiful wedding and all that other kind of stuff. But every member that attends that celebration of love with you, they going home, and they ain't going home with you. So their opinions and their worries and their concerns, they shouldn't come home with you either. And my grandmother told me something before she left this place. And she said, Tiffany, divorce ain't never killed nobody. Nobody. My grandma from the old school. I'm 45, so my grandma, she probably would have been in her 80s, 90s by now, or whatever. But she was one of the first to say divorce never killed nobody, and that always rang in my head that it just never killed nobody. And no, it hasn't. Mm-mm. Other things have killed people, but divorce never killed nobody. And people's opinion, if you live within it, it will snatch your life. It will gobble your whole life up, and then you'll look back one day on your life and you didn't live the life that God designed for you. You lived the life that you let people's opinions design for you.
That's big. That's big. And that's so much so true. Just sitting here, just thinking about myself. That's so true. Like just being worried about how people feel, or what the people will say,
and what they gonna think,
and they not now one of them since the whole situation have happened have asked me, could they pay a light bill?
No.
A water bill?
Nope.
Could they feed us?
Nope.
Could they check up? Did they check on us?
Nope.
None of that.
Ain't adding $8 to your paycheck.
Not now.
Not nothing. Not no grocery, a piece of bread, nothing.
Nothing.
Just more things that's going to continue to weigh you down. Throw some of that stuff out your boat so you can stop sinking. Get them sandbags right on out of that boat and you will float. Be like a swan dive.
Well, honey, now I'll tell you now, I have done some, how do you say it? Building of myself that have shocked even me, but I'm grateful that the Lord put things in my pathway, like going back to talking about structure and discipline, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that if you don't do this, nobody's coming to save you.
Right.
Nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. Even your family. I have my family. I love my family. They have been, have had my back for the past 3 years, and they have been amazing. But I try not to lean and depend on them so much because I need to know what LaShonta can do. I need to know what LaShonta can handle.
Right.
I need to know where LaShonta can go from here. And once my back is up against the wall, I need to know, am I going to slide down the wall or am I going to stand up and push myself forward?
Right. And that's what I learned about myself, is you got it. Every day is a challenge, but I meet that challenge every day and look forward to it and look forward to overcoming it, whatever that challenge is. I'm just going to pray about it. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to plan for it. And, by the grace of God, whatever that challenge is, I've been able to meet those challenges face to face every day so far since I stepped out on faith and said, Tiff, I bet on you. That's it. And that's really what a walk of faith is.
It is.
It's not seeing. It's able to see the immediate in front of you, but you can't see, what's beyond that.
Yeah.
You just got to put one foot in front of the other and just keep on going and keep on going. And over time, it'll get easier and it'll get easier. And the challenges won't stop, but they'll get easier as they come, and as you get to know yourself, the challenges won't stop, but you'll know how the person that you're going to be when they come. If that makes sense. You'll know. So you can't prevent things from happening. You can't prevent change. But what you can do is prepare yourself and know the person that you're going to be when they come.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I mean, because it's just a new life for me. I'm out here creating new homeowners. That is just a blessing.
Yeah.
Just to be able to share that with people and, selling houses, listed houses. Even when we go through, these marriages, divorces, properties and stuff like that involved, let those things go. Because you could be potentially holding yourself back financially, because property is property. We build equity in these properties. And if we know we're not going to be together no more, listen, let that thing go, sell it, do whatever you're going to do. Start your life over, whatever it is that you're going to do. Walk away from these things that are holding you down. They're just holding you back. And if you did it once, you can do it again. If you trust God and you trust yourself in the work that you're going to do, and you're a good steward over the things, whatever it is that you have done, you can do it all over again. If you just trust and believe that you can do it all over again, you can.
Whew.
You can. You can do it again.
Y'all, this has been an amazing show, and I'm so glad you ended it on that note, because listen, if you tuned into this show and you watched it, you will know that she dropped some jewels that you can pick up all throughout the show and take with you and apply to you. I know I can't wait for this show to air, because I'm gonna have to download it directly and go back over and just listen to it, because amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Like, we see where we could be.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is you're looking at, I don't know if you're going through this, I don't know if you know somebody that has gone through this or is going through this, but you're literally looking at the blueprint. And it's glowing. I mean, like, lights, camera, action on her side. So, Tiffany, thank you so much for joining me and for encouraging and for giving us the blueprint to get on out there and get ourselves together.
Right. Give yourself that opportunity. I'm grateful to have even been here and been able to share my story from a healed place, not from an angry place. And just to tell people, listen, life, you can start over. Just don't be scared. It is a scary thing, but face that fear.
Yeah.
Face everything and run.
And run. And on that note, we're going to run, y'all. Thank you so very much for tuning in to Cutting Through the Red Tape. This is your girl, LaShonta. Shout out to the baddest studio on this side of heaven, my girl,